Insperity presents the Small Business Advocate Show with Jim Blasingame, brought to you by FedEx, CareerBuilder.com, and Palo Alto Software. This is a copyrighted production of Small Business Network, Inc., all rights reserved.
Put on your red dress, baby. Lord, we going out tonight.
Welcome back, 23 after the hour. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I'm Jim Blasingame, and you're listening to the Small Business Advocate Show. That's my website, smallbusinessadvocate.com. Hope you check it out when you get a chance. Lots of stuff there that will help you with your small business. You can read, listen, ask questions. You can even watch. That's right. We got a brand new video up on the website right now. So check that out at smallbusinessadvocate.com. Don't forget to subscribe to my free newsletter. Don't forget to take the poll question. Every week we ask a different question right there on the homepage. I also want to encourage you to check out another website, folks. This is a fairly new website. That's the companion website to this outstanding book that I've wanted you to know about. That my good friend Dr. Eli Jones and your new friend has co-authored, called Selling ASAP. SellingASAP.com is the website, and folks, if you're trying to get your sales force ready for the second decade of the 21st century, if your performance is not quite what it should be, this book probably has the answer for you. Eli, congratulations again, and congratulate Larry Chanko, Fern Jones, Sweet Fern Jones, and yes, Carl Stevens, your co-authors. Congratulate them for me on the success of the book. We're talking about, when we went to the break, you were talking about authenticity, and I talked to a group of folks yesterday, and we talked about authenticity, and it was interesting how everybody in the audience seemed to want to help me define authenticity. That's a word that people are resonating with, Eli, and I think if you aren't aware of authenticity, of the concept of authenticity in sales today, you're going to be behind the curve. What do you think?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, we were talking earlier, Jim, about how customers' expectations have changed. Mm-hmm. And again, we're talking about business-to-business selling. Well, we all know that our buyers are getting smarter and smarter. They know a lot of the old sales, quote-unquote, techniques that salespeople use. They've gone through the same workshops just to anticipate what salespeople will ask. Mm-hmm. So when they have that kind of knowledge, what they're really looking for is that degree to which you truly care about providing a solution, not just a product, but a solution. And they can tell in the first few minutes of a sales call whether or not you truly care about them, mm-hmm, and that you want to nurture their relationship, and that, we use the term a lot, that you are a partner. Mm-hmm. So we are engaging in some research just trying to uncover these different components of authenticity as it relates to becoming a trusted business advisor. And we've done some research over recent years just looking at all the different components of trust, which is absolutely amazing. We say trust. Trust is kind of an elusive word, right? You know it when you see it, you know it when you feel it, but how do you measure trust?
It's the foundation of everything.
It is. It is. And it's the foundation of authenticity.
Stephen M. R. Covey says it's the foundation of every relationship in our lives.
It is.
And well, you know, there's a little attitude that I think I'm going to call it an authenticity attitude. That if you really want to get to the point where you feel like you can be authentic and people can identify that in you, when you get ready to go on a sales call, if you can truly in your heart say to yourself, I'm going to help this company. I'm going to do everything I can to help them while I'm in there with them today. And I hope it's something I sell. If not, I'm still going to help them. What do you think?
That's exactly right. That is a great attitude to have going in. So many times we have people who, especially if they're commission driven, they're in there about selling and closing the deal to make
I call it the product of the month.
And and buyers are smart enough to tell the difference, Jim. You and I both know that.
Yep.
But if you walk in with that different attitude that I'm here to help, and I truly want to uncover what we call latent needs. These are the hidden needs. Mm-hmm. And you dig in a little bit, and you can demonstrate to the customer that you really are digging in, so you can find the true solution to their problems. And they have problems. We know that. Any business has problems. We just have to figure those things out. So we believe in the preparation phase, you can uncover some of those potential problems, and then in your actual sales call, you can confirm what your research tells you and get that buyer's attention as well as get that buyer's interest in what you have to say. And that requires authenticity and trust.
Well, people more and more want to do business with people they would want to hang out with.
Right.
And
that's right.
And to me, I want to get customers, and what I think we should be focusing on based on, and it tracks perfectly with what you guys talk about in your book. I want customers who will call me back and ask me for my help on anything, yes. Not just what I sell. If they'll do that, they'll call you when they need what you sell.
Absolutely, that's true. Yeah.
But you got to deliver the things that Eli talks about. Eli and his co-authors talk about in the book, folks. You got to set it up with art. You got to do the homework of science. You got to be prepared to be agile, which is the third step, which means you got to move and be flexible, and then you got to perform, which is doing the work, isn't it, Eli?
That's right. Exactly. Hey, Jim, could I tell you a little bit more about the author team? Because we were careful about putting this together.
Eli, we've run out of time.
I've got to tell you one day.
Well, no. Next time you come back, we're gonna don't forget to tell that story.
I will.
SellingASAP.com is the title of the website. The book is Selling ASAP. The co-author, the lead author is Dr. Eli Jones. Eli, thanks for being here. Good job. Come back real soon.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for the invitation.
We'll see you next time. Eli Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Check out this book wherever books are sold. Quick break. I'm Jim Blasingame. I'll be right back.
Insperity presents the Small Business Advocate Show with Jim Blasingame, brought to you by FedEx, CareerBuilder.com, and Palo Alto Software. This is a copyrighted production of Small Business Network, Inc., intended for the private use of our audience. Except as otherwise provided by copyright law, all other copying, redistribution, or publication without prior written consent is prohibited. All rights reserved.